data quality, bundled or unbundled? By this, I mean more like quality testing. Is there, like, do we see that being bundled into other layers, or do they stay standalone?
This is an interesting one that we think about a lot because, Dagster is this data orchestration platform that's asset aware. So I would call us that we're data quality cognizant or curious, but we don't have a full end-to-end data quality solution. So, so I think that we will be aware of data quality insofar that we have our built-in asset catalog, which all it is like basically a key that represents an asset and then a stream of events, a mutable log of events that records whatever happened to that asset over time. And one of those event types is a expectation or a data quality check. And so, for example, we imagine coexisting with something like Great Expectations, like forever, because they have very strong opinions about how their assertions should be structured. They build their tooling based on that highly opinionated assertion language. We have no interest in building like a super high level assertion language like this, but we want to be able to have something like Great Expectations pump their data quality metadata exhaust into a centralized system, and then be able to have a single kind of operational asset catalog that can link back out to those tools. So we kind of view our control plane as a central hub and spoke model where different tools can jam in different bits of metadata exhaust into our operational asset catalog, and be aware of the concept of data quality. But there will still be tools like Great Expectations Monte Carlo that have super strong opinions about the way data quality is structured, as well as like workflows around them, alerting and all sorts of, and manual curation and all sorts of features. So we imagine being kind of aware of what's going on there.
Yeah, I think this is a great example to one of the other points I made earlier about libraries and data libraries. I would like this problem to solve as a data library, and Great Expectations already has someone I think built a DBT package for it. But there are other data quality DBT packages out there, and it doesn't have to be only SQL. It can be implemented in other languages. But what's interesting, I think this happened with AI, where like the vendors are now just a front end, just the workflow handling of the information, just showing the information, but not doing any calculation. Something similar might happen with data quality, where these data quality companies can turn into a front end for displaying the open source package that is the standard for data quality. And that may be the future we see with data quality vendors. The heavy lifting is done by a software, but the vendor is just building the UI to create alerts and things like that, visualize.
Yeah, I think a very big plus one on that. I think the way I see that data quality, data testing is a library, not a standalone system. Because, I mean, you detect that issue, now what? Somebody has to mitigate the issue, and data pipeline can fail. Like, often the nature of the data pipeline is that you see a problem, it's not really a problem, it's like a symptom. Your problem will be like, 4-step, 5-step upstream somewhere. You see some duplicate row that you have failed to check it out, and maybe 3-4 downstream pipeline may not even look at the row, but some other system might look at it, right? So the root cause of the thing will be very, very hard to detect. So you need some kind of a workflow engine or some kind of a UI to navigate and understand, and who will have it, right? I think even though Nick kind of denying that this is not happening, but the market dynamics and the growth market is here, it's inevitable. Whoever control the workflow have the larger market share. So I wouldn't be surprised this getting bundled very quickly. I think this is the one area that I see the systems, data quality and orchestration will get bundled much sooner than and later, my opinion.
This is actually the first one where it seems like the audience seems to agree with you on it. That data quality is likely to be bundled. So we're at 53%, 47%. So let's see where that goes.